Alright, gang. It's your boy Nature, aka Nature. Alright, so we got the last quiz that we're going to go over for right now. Alright, on the information that we've been learning, and it's the chart pattern quiz, okay? With the head and shoulders and the double tops and wedges and pennants and triangles. Alright, so we're going to take a quiz on this important chart patterns. Alright, gang, so let's see how we do. Alright. So where is a reasonable place to push your stop when trading chart patterns? Okay, in the middle of the original formation, 1 pip from the entire price, or don't use stop. In the middle of the original formation, all right. What do you call the chart patterns that is formed when a valley is formed followed by even lower value, a valley, and then another value equal to the first value in a downtrend? This is called an inverse head and shoulder. All right. The first peak creates the lower creates the first shoulder, then the head on the downtrend makes the lower shoulder, and then makes the head, and then uptrend for the other shoulder creates the another point. It's called an inverse head and shoulder. Okay. It's a reversal for a uptrend, and it's found during a downtrend. Okay, it's called an inverse head and shoulders. So correct. Okay, in a head and shoulder pattern, the distance between price after a breakout is usually equal to 1/2 of the size of the head, the distance from the high point of the head to the neckline, or the distance from the high point of the shoulder to the neckline. If you said the distance from the high point of the head to the neckline, you're correct. Okay, so correct. What does a bilateral mean when talking about chart patterns? Okay, it means that all chart patterns are equal. It means that there is no bias as where price is heading. The breakout can be either up or down, or it means that there are two versions of a bearish and bullish, two versions of a bearish and a bullish one. So as you said, bilateral means that there is no bias as where price is heading. The breakout can be either up or down. You're correct. Okay. This chart pattern is very similar to the rectangle. It usually occurs when sellers or buyers pause to gather enough energy to take price back in the same direction. The shape of this price forms after a downtrend or uptrend is a small triangle. Okay. It's called Pennant Wedges or octagon. All right. It's similar to the triangles. So we're going to say pennant. Correct. All right. It's a pennant. It's similar to the triangles. Which type of chart pattern is formed when price consolidates between the upward slope line and a downwards resistance line? Okay, so when it wedges and the slope lines wedges up and down, these are called wedges. Okay. All right. So if you said wedges, you're correct. Wherever price breaks out to the upside in a bullish rectangle, the move is usually what? A bullish rectangle is when it breaks out is about the same size of the rectangle, twice the size of the rectangle, or 1/2 the size of the rectangle, about the same size of the rectangle. You said that, you're correct. Okay, whenever price breaks out to the upside of a bullish rectangle, the move up is usually a bullish. It's usually the same height of the previous rectangle once it breaks out. All right, what do you call the chart pattern that signals that an ongoing trend will likely resume? This is called a continuation pattern, a bilateral pattern, or a reversal pattern. You said a continuation pattern. What do you call chart patterns that signal that an ongoing trend will likely resume? You said continuation patterns. You're correct. All right. All right. So the last question. All right. Which chart pattern is formed when price consolidates in a box after a downtrend, indicating sellers probably need to pause and catch their breath before taking a pair any lower? Okay, it's formed at a downtrend. It's in a box, so it's not a triangle. It's not the wedges, and it's not called a bearish box. It's called a bearish rectangle. So if you said bearish rectangle. You're correct. Alright. Which chart patterns form when prices consolidating in a box after a downtrend, indicating that sellers probably need to pause and catch their breath before taking the pair any lower. It's called bearish rectangle. You said that. You're correct. So that's 9 out of 9. Alright, gang. So you got another other profession. You got 9 out of 9. That wraps it up for the quizzes for right now. We will be doing more quizzes in the future, gang. Alright, so check out these videos. Alright, stay tuned for the next video. It's your boy Nature, aka Nature Gang.